Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to bring you the TVR Thunder Valley Racing Series here at Chicagoland. You're looking at the number 20 Cura Life Silverado. That truck is driven by Spencer Boyd in the Truck Series for real. But tonight, it's driven by Musopes. Musopes was your winner a week ago. That's right. He won at Phoenix in week 2 of the TVR Season 2 here in 2021. Heck of a 2020. League starts Season 2 here in 2021. We're only waiting for our invite to come in. Haven't been told yet to do that. But we also have big news here at TVR. And, sorry, just reading the news. Want to make sure I get it right. That's right. TVR, Thunder Valley Racing, has a sponsor. They have a backer. Plan B Sales. You know Plan B Sales. Go visit their website. Give it a Google search. Plan B Sales. They're all over some trucks here in the Gander Mountain Truck Series. And, that's the sponsor. I'll say it again. Plan B Sales. Go to Plan B Sales, use the code TVR20, and you'll get some deals. That's right. Plan B Sales, sponsor, backer of Thunder Valley Racing. I'm sure you will definitely see some cars with the sponsor on it. They are a big sponsor in the Truck Series, as I mentioned a little earlier. But we're waiting to come on in. Let's see if we have that proper invite yet. We have the invite, but we don't have the go-ahead. So we'll take some more shots here of the Cura Life number 20 Chevrolet Silverado. Waiting for its shifter to give us the go-ahead. D-Blood is your commissioner. You will see him drive the number 4 truck. He had a strong showing last week at Phoenix. Another guy who had a strong showing at Phoenix, you're going to see him starting at the back of the field, and that is OKC. He drives the Matt Craft, the number 88 Menards Ford F-150. It's going to be a really interesting race. We have a dozen or so of some of the finest drivers you will see here on NASCAR Heat 5, and yeah, kick ass. See that on the side of the truck? This series, kick ass beef jerky, this series kicks ass. These guys kick ass. They have some fun. They race. They go hard. And we're going to see them here any second. Any second. That's the worst part, is we have to wait. So talk amongst yourselves. We'll figure it out. There's the other invite. I'm getting invites, but I don't... Alright, we will join. There you see the qualifying order. Y'all ain't ready on the pole. The soaps on the outside pole. Here we go. The Camping World 225. Actually, it's more or less the Camping World 112. Yeah. They do 50% races. They do times 3 wear on their tires. So whenever you see a truck race in real life, they're gonna give a 3 times. They're gonna have 3 times as few amount of laps to run on those tires, on that tank of gas, than a real truck would. So here we are joining the nice Fanatec screen. Thanks for sponsoring NASCAR Racing. Everyone who backs it. Camping World, Plan B Sales. Let's go. We've just gotten the green flag. We have perfect timing here. Out front, y'all ain't ready. In the Nice number 40. He takes him down through turn 1 and 2. Ski Mask Leezy is in second place. That's the number 22 Silverado. The red and white machine. Couple of guys getting squirrely down the backstretch. We're 3 wide into turn 3. Getting tight against the wall. D-Blood nearly touching, scraping. Y'all ain't ready. Leads them out of turn 4. Ski Mask Leezy takes a poke outside, but he's going to keep that radiator in the clean air. Grazes the wall going into turn one. Lots of power behind these Gander Mountain trucks. Gets underneath Y'all Ain't Ready now into turn two, but Y'all Ain't Ready is strong power off the turn. The number 18. Let's take a look at him. That's the one and only. Proud Papa he is. Running around in third place. There is not a weak guy. There's not a back marker, I would say, in this field. But Y'all Ain't Ready being up in third place. That's nice to see. And behind him is the number 45. Cushion Pushin' ran a 100% race at Talladega in these trucks last Friday night. Led the most laps, as a matter of fact. And a very similar looking machine as he's driving here today. That's your top five right now. As Y'all Ain't Ready is leading them, but they all want the lead, it looks like here. 225, so it was 112, so we're only about 70 laps. 75 laps, I want to say, is the total here. We're doing stages. There are yellow flags, and yes, no speeding down pit road, boys and girls. We don't need those speeding penalties. Looks like OKC, this is your top four, so OKC, that yellow machine, poking, there he is. It's a couple of second and a half behind them. And let's see his view as he tries to chase down the leaders. But the leaders stay side by side. Oh, there's the 18, one and only grazes the wall going into one. The leaders stay side by side. You heard it before. You heard it once. You've heard it before. They're going to get caught. You get in the line, you'll run faster. But they haven't really. They're starting to get in the line now, maybe because they see OKC in their rearview mirrors. That yellow machine barreling down on them. OKC a bit aggressive last week at Phoenix. A lot of tight dive bomb type turns into turn 3, nearly hitting that inside wall. Never did, at least not on my screen. But not only that, OKC here is running down the leaders. He's qualified in the back. He actually missed qualifying, missed the driver's meeting, had to go in the back. And he went through more than half the field as it is. All right, let's get off of him. Let's look behind him. There's the rest of the field. There's second place Ski Mask Leezy. Oh, the 18 getting loose. Could have been lagged though. Powering down into turn 1 here at Chicagoland. That's right, the Camping World 112. Take a cycle around. Sporty Morty in the number 16 United Rentals machine. Toyota. He's in 9th D-Blood. The commish right behind him. Little bump to its shifter. Riding out the field. Here's Super Roofer. Looks like he didn't have a very good start. Just hanging around in the back. It's a long race. 75 laps. He's got plenty of time to make it up. Pit stops. Get this machine going faster. Well, 95. He is actually... He and Masopes look like they might have gotten into some trouble early on because they are riding alone, and that's not in front of the field. Yeah, they are a little bit behind, so Super Roofer may be trailing the leaders there, but these two guys have fallen way behind. That's last week's winner, the number 20. And Meltonade 5 here in the Hooters Chevrolet. I'll go back up front. OKC, he's been chasing them. Has he caught them? Actually, it looks like he's gotten past. The number 2. That's Yeetus Deletus, everybody. Riding in the middle. 3 wide out of turn 4. Holding it straight. Holding it steady. Good job. Wisely backs away. Gives some space. OKC Still counting him down. Gets into the 22. I don't know if he had that position, but he sure as heck took it. Ski Mask probably not too happy right now. Riding around behind Yeetus. There he is, getting a little loose still out of turn 2. You get these things loose in the start of the turn, you're going to probably be a little loose getting out of the turn. Well, here's OKC still. I think he's up to about third. Yep, looks like he's in third. That's the one and only in the 18 in second. And your leader is still Y'all Ain't Ready. Pushing. Riding a low line through 1 and 2, right behind OKC. Who takes a low position on the back straight. Doesn't look like he let out of the air. He touches the apron a little as he come up. Barely stays out of the 18, but holds up. Pushing now as he had to get out of the gas as he hit the apron. Here's your leader. Y'all ain't ready. Apparently the field was not ready, as nobody has made. They've played challenges. They've gotten to his bumper, as you see one and only is doing now. But nobody has made the pass. Nobody has led a lap. Besides this number 40, Nice Chevrolet. Plan B sales right there on the side. Maybe the league's doing that. Maybe they're saying, put the Plan B car out front for the entire first stage. Get the advertising dollars up. That makes sense. Or, Y'all Ain't Ready just is that good. It's good to put the best guy in your league sponsor's machine. 3 wide down to turn 1 and 2. That's going to give Y'all Ain't Ready a lot of space now. Looks like OKC's going to get into the door of the number 2. Pushing, staying off each other. Good job. Ski Mask is now running by himself. Looks like he had a bit more trouble after he got into the wall after OKC got underneath him into 1 a few laps ago. Go back up, pushing as they're riding on board here. Stays high in turn 3. Wants to drop it down. Will now follow OKC. Gets a little too low, touches the apron. You see the car jump up. Pit stops are happening. We'll check that out as the 18 of one and only has now been the second guy to take a lap lead here at Chicagoland. And pushing gets underneath. I bet you y'all that the 18 is going to pit. But here's the thing now. Those guys who pit, they're on their own line. The 18 had to back out. That's going to cost him time as he comes out of pit road. Don't be surprised if you don't see him in the same position up front with the leaders. And just because of that little move. We'll see how it plays out. The leaders that pitted have probably already started to come back up. Let's just see where they were. Here they are. There's Yeetus coming out. OKC, followed by Y'all Ain't Ready. Look at OKC overtook the leader on pit road. There goes Melton 85. A hunch tells me, and I can't be too sure, that they took 2 tires. They could have taken 4. They're probably a lap down. All right, let's go to the leaders. Oh, the 40 was up high. The 20, the 45. I don't know if something happened here. They're slow. The end of the stage or a caution flag, maybe. I might be the end of the stage. A couple of guys had to pit right before the end of the stage. Yeah, it's probably the end of the stage. Because it was a caution flag, I feel like it would look different. But I don't know. You can't be too sure with this game as we take a look at its shifter in the number 17. There's D-Blood. And there's JBL Toyota. And if I had to guess, I'd guess Pushing won the stage. If this was a stage win. It might have been a caution flag. Because we saw Masopes get in a little trouble there. The 22 has a little damage on the front end, but that could have happened in that wreck in turn 1. That Well, not wrecked, but hit the wall. Well, at any rate, here we are. Y'all Ain't Ready's in the back of the field. Miss Soaps is up front. T-Blood is your leader. We're on board with its shifter, the number 17 Ford Tough F-150. There's Sporty Morty taking a little bit of a lead out on turn one, but D-Blood's going to fight back here on the low side. Pushing to the number 45, Nice Plan B Sales. Oh, a little lag from the Soaps here in front of its shifter. And there's your top four as the Soaps has finally got back to the front of the field. Ski Mask hanging in fifth. He's going to get underneath the 17. The 17 is going to close the door down the front straightaway, and D-Blood is high. Looks like Shifter got quite the run out of turn 4. Gets right into the back of Sporty Morty in that number 16 Toyota. We'll go up to the leaders. The number 45 Cushion Pushing, who's got the number 20 machine barreling down on him. Masopes is not playing around. He is not trying to draft. He is trying to pass. And he's, oh, Sporty Morty, I don't know if it's lag or just they got into him, but everybody seems to be all right. The 45 is a little slower. The 20 got loose when he was riding a little higher in turn 2, but he sticks it out front. He's got a little push from the draft out of Sporty Morty. Here they come in the mid-range of turn 3. The Soaps looks like he might clear the 45. He got a little tight off at 4 as he couldn't turn it all the way down. He's going to lead the lap, but Cushion Pushing is fighting on the inside. Sporty Morty is holding everybody else off in third. Shifter has retained the 4th position there, as you see that black 17. And Ski Mask Leezy is going to round out your top 5. But Cushion Pushing is getting the pushing by Sporty Morty into turn 3. It's going to give him the edge. But Soaps there in the 20 gets a little bump, gets a little rub. He's going to lose his momentum. And here comes Sporty Morty on the inside. That is the 45's lap. But Sporty is powering down low with some help from Shifter in the 17. Really close racing here in stage 2. I believe it to be stage 2 of this Camping World 112. Cushion now comfortably gets back to the high line down the straightaway. If he can cut down in front of Sporty, he will. He's going to hold it a little high. The 24, Melton 85. That car is way high in turn 3. He comes back down a little bit. Oh, but touches the wall and gets into the 4. That's D-Blood sliding through the grass. Oh, comes back up the front straightaway. Keeps it together. Not like those splitters we saw at Daytona the last couple of weekends. D-Blood is able to continue, however, at the rear of the field. Here we are back up front. Cushion Pushing and Sporty Morty now alone at the top of the field. Ski Mask Leezy has passed Shifter for 3rd. In fact, Shifter has dropped to 5th as Miss Soaps is now in 4th. OKC, don't forget about him. He's in 6th. The one and only. Remember what I said about him at that pit stop? He is in 7th. Your former leader and dominator of this race is in 8th. Y'all Ain't Ready. And the 23 of Super Roofer is in 9th. You see him there in a white bumper machine. And Melton 85 in the Hooters Chevrolet is in 10th. There's Yeetus Deletus in the number 2 coming out of turn 4. And D-Blood not pictured rounds out the field. The Soaps taking a low line into turn 1. Doesn't lose that momentum. Slight lag out of the number 20, but sticks the pass. Maybe why the 22 is holding a little back, keeping it off that possible lag. Still a long race. There's no need to really fight over one position when we haven't even figured our trucks out yet. That's right. We still have more pit stops, more tweaking, more tuning, more air pressure changes, more tightening or loosening of your wedge. Maybe we'll have a short run. We'll have a green-white checkered. You'll need a short run car at that point. But these guys are hooked up. They are running pretty darn close. The top 4 especially, as it's rounded out by Ski Mask. And OKC is catching him. So this is going to be another battle, another top 5 battle here any moment. We'll do a little look back from the leader here. Everyone's trying to grab a draft, get a little faster, get a little more momentum. Oh, a little loose by Sporty. Got really loose. I don't know if he was trying to avoid the wall down the straightaway, but everybody checked up behind him, and now Cushion Pushin' has got quite a cushion. Sporty is all over the place down the back straightaway. So is Masopes. Hard to tell what the reasoning is there, but in either case, they're losing ground to the leader. They get lined up here, they might start to gain some ground back. Look down for 1 second, and I look up, and they're all over the place again. With Soaps getting low under Sporty Morty. They're pretty good buddies, but you know what? On a racetrack, it's not about being buddies, it's about winning. I don't care who's in that truck. I don't care if it's my mother. But here they are going to get a little loose next to each other. Somebody took some air off of somebody. Trying to set up one of my other monitors I couldn't set up before. See if I can get some results from the streams that are happening. You can watch this stream, or you can watch one of the guys in the race, but then you don't get to hear this lovely commentary if you're watching one of them. So I'll watch them and take the information and pass it along to you. Here's a shot of the one and only, who looks like he's running at about, the 22 has ended up in the rear of the field here. I might have missed that while I was looking to get these streams uploaded, so I apologize. Another unfortunate circumstance for the 22 car truck. And not only that, but Soaps is mysteriously missing. Oh no. This is not a good sign. Your winner of a week ago is on pit road. And boys and girls, I don't think it's for a tire change. We saw some lag. I think that the 20 car is out of the race. That is unfortunate for all you Soaps fans out there. In his absence, OKC has overtaken for third place. Sporty Morty is still in second, and the one and only has retained a top 5 spot here. That was the end of stage 2. So your winner was Cushion Pushin', Sporty Morty in second, OKC in third, the one and only in fourth, and it's Shifter. Yeah, it's Shifter, guys, and the number 17 truck is in fifth. Super Roofer is 6th, Ski Mask Leezy in the 22 is 7th, Melton 85 is 8th, 9th is Udis Deletus. D-Blood has rebounded for a 10th place finish in stage 2. Now they're going to set up these trucks for a nice long run. We haven't seen any caution flags except for these stages. Udis Deletus is actually in 9th. Oh, Y'all Ain't Ready is a lap down in 11th, but he should be getting his lap back here right now. And like we said with Soaps, clearly out of the race, and that's your 12 trucks in the field. A dozen competitors, a dozen guys who can win at any given moment. Any given race. On any given day. Y'all ain't ready. Back on the lead lap. Your pole sitter dominated stage 1. Can he come through the field and retake what was once his in the Plan B Sales number 40 Chevrolet? We're going to watch him. We're going to keep an eye on him here in the beginning. In fact, let's even go on board. What's it look like when you're the fast car in the back? Well, here you go. Let's go. Take that volume, raise it up. I'm going to shut up for the next couple of laps. Enjoy. The one and only. He leads in stage number 3 of the Camping World 112 here at Chicagoland Speedway. The Thunder Valley Racing Series, brought to you by associates like Plan B Sales. Go to Plan B Sales online. Put it in your Google tab. Search it up. Put in code TV20. I don't have to yell that, but you should know. You should know. That's code TVR20. TVR20. I told him to write it down. Like I said, write it down. All right, so the one and only is followed by now Ski Mask Elise in the 22. In third, Sporty Morty, who got overtaken by Ski Mask, as you saw just a few moments ago. And the top 3 are running away. They're pulling away from the rest of the field. Here's Shifter, who had a 5th place finish in that last. Oh no, I actually noticed another car missing. Let's just take a quick scan. Oh, there he is. Something happened to OKC. We must have missed it. If you saw it, good for you. You can write it in a comment and let us know. We'll have to see it on our own playback. But OKC, for some reason, is trailing this field by quite some distance. Well, now both Nice machines are next to each other, which is always great because then I can get confused by them. The number 40, driven by Y'all Ain't Ready. He was your pole sitter. He was your leader of the entire first stage until the very end when he had to pit. So he didn't actually win the first stage, went a lap down, raced the entire second segment a lap down, got his lap back, and here he is leading the second pack of cars. And there he is as he races his teammate. Sporty Morty is his next victim. Once he can clear cushion pushing. Hasn't quite done that yet. It's quite the battle for 4th. And D-Blood, there he is, sticking his nose into the conversation as Y'all Ain't Ready takes that position from his teammate. The 4 will go by as well. Oh, and there's Edis Deletus trying to enter the conversation. D-Blood now trying to get around your pole sitter. He wants to lead the second pack. But if these guys keep trying to figure out who's going to lead the second pack, well, guess what? These guys are going to keep pulling away. Ski Mask is your leader, as he's gotten around the one and only. But these two guys, Sporty Morty is losing some ground as well. But these 2, maybe 3 guys are pulling away from the rest of the field. We're in the 3rd stage, guys. So depending on what happens with pit stops, this is these guys' race to lose. No more Masopes. OKC is all the way in the back. Sporty Morty's loose off of 2. He's not going to catch you, it looks like. No offense, but just judging by that move, he probably won't run them down. And the 18, he'll take his turn at the lead. Then we'll look back from the leader and we'll just see, maybe, if anybody can run them down. Tell you what, we can take a look. Here's Sporty. Are they catching them? I don't... Maybe. Y'all Ain't Ready and D-Blood are definitely the class of that pack right there. Either one of them could be the guy up front. Right now it's D-Blood. in his number 4 truck. Ski Mask is working hard at trying to get to these guys' rear bumper. He is trying to catch them. He looks like he's gaining a tiny bit. If he was, you know, a 7/10 of a second behind him, now he's maybe 6 or 5. Well, actually, the 22 and the 18 are getting a little racy. The 16 has pulled up right to them, all the way down that front straightaway, and then now into turns 1 and 2. So your 3 trucks are back together. So maybe there's hope for that second pack to come up and catch these guys who are now going to be a little bit more racy with each other. Ski Mask now takes his turn at the front. There's a way to do this and not lose too much time. I don't know if you're doing it that way, especially with Sporty Morty kind of holding up on his Toyota here. Just the 2 guys, you know, yeah, you probably won't lose time going back and forth if you pick the right spots, or the time loss will be minimal. But with the 3 of you here now, it's a little more complicated. Oh, a little apron touch from the 16. He's going down pit road, guys. He's trying to get optimum usage out of his fuel tank, out of his tires. How much you want to bet it's going to be a 2-tire stop here? Will he need a full 2 cans of fuel? Yeah, he's going to need a 4-tire stop. The race is too long. He needed to pit apparently, so he's the first one to do it. It's a 4-tire stop. They will actually probably need to make another pit stop. You see OKC is in the pits. Hopefully he's not out of the race and he's just taking a pit. There goes Sporty Morty. I think OKC is out of the race, guys. Well, Sporty Morty now is probably in about 11th position, as he was the first guy to pit. Of the leaders. Here comes the leaders behind him. Or is that, no, that's Melton 8-5. D-Blood is pitting. So is its Shifter in the 17. Its Shifter was actually pretty far behind D-Blood before they came down pit road. Now he's right there with them. As you hear the other cars whizzing by the front straightaway. Cushion Pushin', your leader, is now in 5th, so we're going to go find him. He's in 5th. These guys ahead of him, I do not believe have pit yet. They might have. It's hard to see everybody. Oh, I'm sorry. The 22 was the leader. I don't know what I'm thinking. The 22 was the leader. I don't think he's pit yet. So everybody coming out of the pits is going a lap down. All right, D-Blood and Shifter are actually the last guys to pit, it looks like, as I'm looking at some of the other streams. Sporty Morty is your leader. Oh, no. But he's on pit road. He's not your leader anymore. The thing I'm watching is behind. That's not good. We'll just stick it to D-Blood. I'm watching Sporty's stream. It's still going, but his truck is on pit road. That's really weird. It shows him in first place on my stream right now, but he's right there on pit road. That's really weird. Okay, so this is really weird. You see the 18 and the 22, right? Yeah, on Sporty Morty's stream, he's in that. I'm just telling you. I know that stream I'm watching a few seconds behind what I'm broadcasting, but it's been going on for a couple of laps now. The 18 is in front, the 16 is in between him and the 22. He's there, I'm telling you. This is strange. The 22 just bumped the 16. I'm telling you guys. This is crazy. This is the craziest lag event I've ever taken my eyes on. But one and only, he continues to lead. He's your guy out front. So Sporty Morty is well in third. Just so you know, he's in third. He is definitely in third. He's no longer with these two. He's lost them a little bit because he pit before them. So I think he had, but he is definitely in third. You just can't see him. There he is. This is insane. I find it really funny. It's Shifter. He's in fifth. Right. Not in fourth like it looks like. He's actually in fifth. D-Blood is in fourth. Remember, I got no communication from these guys during the race. We have no score card, no ticker, no lap counter, no nothing. So I'm just using what I have. Super Roofer, he's a little further back. He's in eighth, I believe, if I have the math right. Melton 85 is right in front of him. Yeetus Deletus, the number 2, Chevy.com/accessories. He's in ninth. Super Roofer going down pit road. D-Blood, watch this. D-Blood is, you're going to see him go on the apron. Or actually, he would have already done it. He's past the 16. He's in third. Super Roofer's on pit road. He's trying to maybe gain a little on them by pitting early. Something happened to y'all ain't ready. I wish I could tell you. Maybe he pit. He could have already pit. D-Blood has caught the leaders. P.S. Ski-Mask was fighting him off in the back straightaway. And now here in the front straightaway, he's still side by side. Almost went 3 wide into turn 1. But the 22 didn't complete that. But now off to turn 2. Side drafting. Sliding, beating and banging. Surprised one of them leaves and pulling away a little bit more away from these guys. Just so you know, Sporty Morty is still running in fourth. It's Shifter, and the black Chevy is technically in fifth. You know, it makes you wonder if the 20 and the 88, if maybe, because I don't have their streams, so they could still be in the race too. No, they're not, because I would see them on this standings chart I have. Okay, so it's just Cushion Pushing apparently, who's not actually in the race, or is in the race, but you know, not. Here they come down the front straightaway. Really good view here from its Shifter to see the top 3 and not see 4th because he's in 5th. D-Blood and Ski Mask are still going at it. Ski Mask cuts right in front of him, does get the move, does get the pass, but D-Blood is coming right back on him. Hedis is pitting. Back to the 4. The one and only is just pulling away now. Now he's starting to pull away a little, but now that the 22 and 4 have stopped side-by-side racing, perhaps they'll start to catch him again. So here's your running order right now. The one and only out in front, number 18. Ski Mask Leezy in second. He's the number 22. D-Blood is in fourth, although it looks like Sporty Morty passed him and we didn't see it. He's underneath him practically as we speak. Sporty Morty is pitting. He has gone on pit road. So he's not actually there now. He's really pitting again. So we're going to see these guys coming out pit road. It's Shifter in the 17 and Cushion Pushing in the 45 running out this pack of cars. Your leaders. We're doing a 2-tire stop on the 16, so we're going to stay on these guys as I just switch it off. Oh, the 40 pitting. There's the 20. We're leaving on the 22. I have a feeling most of these guys are going to pit at the same time. And the 18 just turning left, trying to get back underneath the 22 going into the turn. This is your top 4 right here. The 22's coming out pit road. So is the one and only. Oh! He bumped him. Is that going to cost him? Did he get a speeding penalty? Even if he didn't, that little bit of time could have cost him as they come off of pit road. Probably taking 2 tires. There's about 6 laps remaining. When the 17 and the 4 touched the line, there was six laps remaining. Sporty Morty is back in 6th right now. We're going to stay on these 2 guys. We know they're going to come out as the leaders. There's Sporty Morty still in pit road, even though he's not really on pit road. So Ski Mask Leezy, the one and only, coming off of pit road. I guess it wasn't a speeding penalty, so good for him. I can tell you, Shifter, when they went around, did go down pit road. The 17 and the 4. Well, at least the 17 did. I don't know that the 4 pit. But either way, we're going to stay right here because when this all cycles in, these guys should be amongst the leaders. If not, we're looking at them right now. Yeah, G-Blood did pit. So the 17 and the 4 did pit together. So these guys are getting past. There they are coming out of pit road. That's the 4. I don't know where the 17 is. I think the 17 took longer on pit. Oh, the 17 had a penalty speeding on pit road as he entered. Unfortunate for It's Shifter. So, first place. So, there's 4 cars right there that you can't see the 4th. It's 40. But 22, Ski Mask Leezy is your leader. The 18, the one and only, is running in 2nd. Cushion Pushing. Most laps led at Talladega on Friday night, 100% truck race, is in 3rd. And in 4th, that you can't see on the damn ghost that he is, Sporty Morty. And 5th place, that's Melton 85. He's been chomping at the bits. He has been picking up all the scraps. These guys dropping out with their penalties and everything, and now he's in 5th. Well, the 45 and 18 touch a little bit down the front straightaway, but the 22 continues to lead. These guys got to figure out who's going to be in 2nd because the 22 will just pull away if they can't figure it out. Sporty is behind him, I promise you. He is right behind the 45. If something happens to him, I will let you know. He's actually probably under the 45 by the looks of it. Because now the 18 is just catching the 22 by himself. No, we will not come off the leaders. This race is almost over. There's 2 laps to go. When they come to the line, it will be your final lap. Ski Mask Leezy, the one and only, Sporty Morty somewhere in the Matrix, and Cushion Pushing. Here they are, white flag. 1 to go. One and only takes it low down to turn 1. He touches. Hits the 22. He's going to ride him up high to turn 2. Who's got the momentum? As they come close, the 18 dives low. The one and only is going to take it low into turn 3 to pull ahead of the 22. Did he do too much, though? He loses speed, gets in the way to 22. I think that's it. I think the one and only did it. That was your race-winning move. The one and only has won at Chicagoland over Ski Mask Leezy. What a final lap. What a move. Call it what you want. That was a heck of a race here at the end for the one and only and that number 18 Toyota. Thank you to the Thunder Valley Racing League for putting this together. Thank you to Plan B Sales. Sporty Morty is in 3rd. Cushion Push in 4th. D-Blood is 5th. Melton 85 ends up in 6th. Great job, everybody. Plan B Sales. Go to it. Google it. TVR 20. Super Roofer is 7th. Yeetus Deletus is 8th. Its Shifter ended up in 9th after that penalty. And Y'all Ain't Ready just getting rebounds. Something ended up in 10th. Yeetus Deletus is 11th. OKC 12th. And Masopes out of the race in 13th. So let's try and get the top 3. That would be the one and only Sporty and Ski Mask up in here. Stick with me. We're just trying to get them added to the room. One and only, help me out. I'm not friends with Ski Mask. It's just you. Help me get Ski Mask in here and Sporty Morty. Is he log off? Okay. And Sporty, I guess, did too. Alright, well, we'll talk to you. We'll talk to you. Good win, man. What a move down the last lap.
He rode a little high, and I had to take advantage of it, man. Like, I gave him a little bump, but, I mean, that's last lap racing right there, you know.
Oh, we saw the little bump. And, actually, let me go back on the stream. I'll bring up your winning truck here in the... yeah, so we were watching, and honestly, I was thinking to myself as I was talking about it over the broadcast that I actually thought it was over. I didn't think you were gonna, because the whole time I was watching, it was like you'd get there, but it was hard unless you like bumped him or could move him. You couldn't get a run. But that's just what he made a mistake. He stayed a little high going into 1. You kept it low and you stuck it.
Yeah. He was getting kind of frustrated with me because there were times where I would enter the turn when I was in front of him, and I would feel my truck want to run up, so I would lift a little bit more before I got back on the throttle, and he would have a good entry, and he would like come up to my bumper. But I mean I would say it was like some strategic blocking on my part because I knew he was fast and I was just trying to keep him from going around me.
I gotta tell you, there's probably people that are gonna watch this later and they're gonna. So we lost Sporty Morty. We did not see. He was in the pits on our stream. If I couldn't see his stream, I wouldn't have known he was in the race.
Oh yeah.
So I know he finished in like 3rd or 4th.
Yeah, I think he was fighting D-Blood back there, I think.
Right.
3rd and 4th.
So that's why I wanted to get them in here because I was broadcasting what position he was in, but nobody could
Yeah.
see him. Nobody could. He was just on pit road.
Oh, well, that's weird.
Yeah, that was really weird.
But yeah, I mean, Sporty, you know, like, he was watching me and Ski from behind us, and he was just kind of waiting for us to make a mistake, you know.
Well,
But-
y'all took 2 tires on that last stop, right?
Yes.
By the way, you and Ski going in together was beautiful. Very smooth.
Yeah,
Great job.
that was like I told
I'm kidding,
Ski,
of course.
Yeah, I told Ski after the race, man, that was some damn good racing, because like it was just a battle almost the entire third stage with us.
Well, on the last pit stop, it looked like you kind of ran into him, and we weren't sure at the time if he had gotten a speeding penalty, so we thought that might have been the race right there.
Yeah, I got into him a little bit. I asked him like because I saw him go to the left once I hit him, and luckily I was going slow enough to where it didn't like, you know, shove him like really fast. So
Right.
he didn't get a speeding penalty, luckily, because I would have probably like waited for him if that was the case, because I don't want to, you know, be that guy and ruin somebody's race.
So in the first stage, it looked like Y'all Ain't Ready had everyone's number. Nobody could catch and pass him. Although I made a comment, I wasn't sure if that was the league saying just put the Plan B car out front for the new sponsor.
Yeah, he was fast. I don't know what happened. I don't know how he got a lap down, because
Well,
he had
he
to work
pit in
his
the
lap
first
back.
stage, and he went. I think he
okay.
went 2 laps down. I don't know. He
I
and
actually-
OKC, I think it was, pit in the first stage.
Yeah, I actually a lot of people just saved, and I kind of saved. I started sputtering on the backstretch, and I would have been fine rolling through, but unfortunately shifter got into me on the bottom side. But yeah, it is what it is. I don't know how I came out of it with no damage, but
Well, it all worked out, and you stuck it, and you worked on that truck, and you were definitely one of the fastest guys out there at the end of the race, and you proved it, getting around Ski Mask at the end.
yeah, and you know, I'm not bragging or anything, but like I did not practice at all. I just really like Chicagoland. Like,
Well,
it's a really fun track to race on.
Sign of a true racer, man. Good for you.
Yeah.
All right, take a bow. Everybody who's watching, go to Plan B Sales. TVR20 is your promotional code. Use it, save some dough. And go to the Thunder Valley Racing Facebook page. Check out Thunder Valley Racing online. Throw in your Google search. And follow along, guys. These are some good racers. And as you saw, it's entertaining. One and only, thank you. Good, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, Frank.
We will
Have a good
all,
night, man.
we'll talk to you all real soon. See you next week.